Bro. Um, Welcome back to another video, bro. We're gonna have a heart to heart, bro. You know, I first want to start off by saying, bro, like, if this is your first time checking out my videos, bro, I want to make it clear, like, um, I am not from America. I was born and raised in Africa. I came out here when I was pretty young, so English is not my first language. I speak multiple different languages, so sometimes when I talk, it's hard for me to like say certain words, or like sometimes I get to stuttering and shit because like I stumble over my words and shit. Um, so I just want to get that out of the way. So when I'm talking and shit and I get to struggling or dragging my words out and shit, you know why, you know. So today in this video, we're just gonna have a heart to heart on insecurities. You know, that's what I'm gonna try to talk to you about, right? So insecurities, bro. Let's talk about insecurities real quick. So, um, there's this misconception out there in the world, right? That insecurity, being insecure and having insecurities is a bad thing. To me, you know, and I want to make something. I want to make another thing clear, bro. Like, these are my thoughts. These are how I think. Like, I don't want to like seem like I'm forcing this shit down your throat. I'm just simply sharing my opinion, my thoughts with you. You know, if you can reject it if you want, like, I don't want to like seem like I'm forcing shit down your throat, bro. Or I don't want to seem like I'm trying to force my viewpoint on you. If you disagree, then that's okay, bro. We're all entitled to our own opinions. We're all entitled to our own, you know, thinking and shit. That's my quick little disclaimer, you know. Um, so to me, when it comes to insecurities, like the way that I perceive it is, I don't think that being insecure and having insecurities is a bad thing. The reason why I think that is because, like, when your mind is telling you that you are insecure about something, that's a sign, you know, that shows that you are human. That's a sign that shows that you are, you know, self-aware. You know what I mean? Like, if you are insecure about anything, um about your body, about your health, about your like how smart you are, if you're insecure about your hair, you know what I mean? If you're insecure about anything, bro, it's not always a bad thing, bro. You know, it's okay to be insecure, bro. Like, for example, like, if I were to be completely honest and vulnerable with you, you know, like, there's a lot of things. I'm not gonna say a lot of things, but there's a couple things that I'm insecure about, bro. Like, there's like I have my own insecurities, and that's not a bad thing, bro. Like, insecurities to me is not a bad thing because these are things that my mind is telling me, like, hey, Adam, you know, these are things that I think you could do better on. These are things that, like, I am perceiving is not okay, you know. And the thing is, and the thing is, like, especially like one of the things that I'm insecure about is I'm insecure about my weight, because back, when I was in school, I was really healthy. I was in like I was in a healthy weight class. You know, I wasn't as big as I am, you know, today. So that's like an insecurity that I developed. You know, um, but the thing is, like, I'm aware. You know, because, you know, your weight is something that you can change. So don't ever let your weight be a bit like a hindrance, bro. Because anything that you can change, bro, is okay. Like, anything that you can change, that you can physically change about yourself, bro, it's not a big deal, bro. Because you can change it. You have time to work on it. You know. So I'm insecure about my weight sometimes, but at the back of my mind, I know that, like, at any given time, if I really wanted to, I could go out, you know, hit the gym or whatever, start running or whatever people do to lose weight, and I can, you know, I can lose that shit like that, you know. So so which is another reason why I don't think, you know, insecurities is a bad thing, bro. Especially if it's something that you can control, that you can change, you know. It's just your body telling you, hey, um, I think that we could do better here, or we could do better here, or you need to work on this and you need to work on this. So I'm saying all this to say, like, oh fuck, I'm saying all this to say that like um just because you're insecure, bro, it doesn't mean it's the end all be all of things, bro. You know, just because you feel, you know, some type of way about yourself doesn't mean, you know, you have to go out there and, you know, you know what I mean? Like if it's out of your control, bro, then it's out of your control. You know, if it's something that you cannot physically change about yourself, then I apologize. You were dealt the wrong cards. You know, and I can't really imagine, or I can't really try and sympathize with you because I would never understood what you are thinking or what's going on in your mind because I can't experience it. I don't know. You know, so it will be unfair of me to try and put myself in your shoes. I could never, you know, I wouldn't know how it feels. So it's unfair of me to say, oh, you know, don't do this and don't do that, because nigga, I don't know what the fuck you be going through and shit, you know. Just like there's certain things that I've been through in my life that you've never been through, that you've never seen, that you've never got, even that you can never experience. So it will be unfair for you to come and say, oh, just because you went through all this shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it will be unfair, you know. So if it's something that you cannot control, bro, like, shit, you know, you are a bro. Another thing that you know I want to talk about is so you come in this world alone, bro. One thing that my mom taught me when I was growing up in the world is, bro, if all of us were to die, this is what my mom taught me, you know, growing up and shit. If all of us were to die, right, and this only pertains to people that believe in heaven and hell. Like if I were to die and my mom were to die and everybody, all my family were to die, like just because my mom goes to heaven or hell doesn't mean I'm going to follow that same direction. I could have done some fuck shit in my life, and my mom could have lived a good life. You know, she did righteous. You know, she believed. She went to. You know, she did all these things, and she goes to heaven, and I go to hell. You know, so just because we're family doesn't mean like you come in this world alone, bro, and you leave alone. You know, you die alone, bro. When you die, bro, when you exit this world, when your flesh goes back to sand, like the world like keeps on moving, bro. Let me show you like a good analogy. Fuck. There's not. Fuck. I don't have anything that I can really show you. It's like, for example, like look. So like, for example, you see this stream of water, right? Look. Mm-hmm. Watch this. My finger is gonna symbolize your death. Like this is some. This is like shit. Look. Mm, mm. You see how the water still continues to, like even though the my finger kind of like got in the way of the water, the water still kept coming down. So I wanted to kind of like show you that symbolism, because, bro, even when you die, bro, like just because you die or someone that you love die, doesn't mean the world is gonna pause. No, bro, the world continues. It's like it's like a stream of water, right? Like a big ass riverbed, right? It's going and shit. If you throw a bunch of rocks in the river, it's not gonna stop the river from coming. You know, the water's still gonna come. Now there is gonna be some like that's some build up right here that's gonna build up, but at the end of the day, there's water that's still gonna get through. There's water that's still gonna pass. So I'm saying this to say, like, even if you pass, which goes along which follows the line of like, you know, you come in this world alone, bro, and you die alone. So having your man, I'm all over the place with this shit, but um but yeah, bro, you come in this world alone, bro, you die alone, you know, and having insecurities and and being insecure about yourself is not a bad thing. You know, you can, especially if it's something that you cannot change. Not, I mean, if it's something that you can change. If it's something that you cannot change, I'm sorry. There's not really much that I can say, because you know, I was fortunate to be born in a different circumstance than you. You know, and I don't. it would be unfair for me to say, do this or do that. I don't know. I wouldn't know how, how it feels to be in your predicament. So, but yeah, bro. I mean, I just wanted to kind of have like this open ended conversation. I want to do more of these. I don't always just want to talk about girls and shit. I also want to talk about like other things that you know happen in the world and shit, or other things that we go through as humans. So if you have any suggestions or any topic that you want to kind of touch on, if you want to hear my opinion on anything, just let me know, and I'll give you my opinion on the shit. I want to kind of like slow down on the reactions and start doing more like more like I'm not gonna say like advice, more of like my opinions and viewpoints and whatnot. So, but I know sometimes I'm all over the place, so you're gonna have to forgive me on that, bro. But yeah, bro, that's that's my little soliloquy right there. I don't think I used that word right, but fuck it. Thank you for checking out the video, bro. If there's anything you want to talk about, let me know. And if you're ever going through something and you need someone to talk to, bro, feel free to reach out to me. And all that, bro, I'm out, man.